Hello everybody and welcome back. I hope you're keeping well. We are gonna pick up right where we left off. I was going to visit some of the corners of the map to try and figure out how the hell that thing works. But I had a lot of comments in the chat. I also had somebody sent me a picture of the map, which I'm grateful for, but bit of a spoiler, but it's fine. It's fine. Basically, what the shared opinion seems to be is that this map is rotated 180 degrees. So I thought it was a mirror, which it kind of isn't apparently, because, well, you kind of mirror it and then mirror it up as well, or just rotate the whole thing upside down. Somebody had an interesting idea. I don't know if it works, but I'm damn sure going to find out. They recommended that we flip the screen upside down. Let's see if that actually works, because that would help me. So if we get the big... I need to rotate this guy, assuming you can. Oh no, you can't rotate upside down. That's a massive, massive shame. I assume you can't do it with any of these. I guess it doesn't make sense that you would be able to. Oh, rats. No, none of the buttons work. You cannot rotate upside down. Oh, massive, massive ball. Fine, whatever. So basically, if anyone is getting stuck like I was, chances are you're all more clever than I am. But if you're on my level, basically, you just... This corner belongs there, apparently. So just rotate it that way. And job is a good one. What doesn't make sense still for me though is that you flip it upside down, but then the coordinates still don't work. I mean, some people are saying that obviously the compass is off and whatever. If we get the... Not that... Where's my other tablet? Let's have a look. So if I go backwards, my negative is going down. Obviously, my X. So this is the horizontal. When I traveled in that direction, I got to silicon. And silicon is apparently pink, but I don't think it is. Because I think, well, what I'm calling pink, I think this is pink. But maybe that's purple. Or is that pink? I don't know. But basically, yeah, I'm just going to not worry about it, to be honest. Instead, we will just run around with our tablet, because realistically, we're going to find everything that we need. If we don't, we just keep walking. But anyway, that is not what we're going to be discussing today. Today, I want...
Hunger critical.
Thank you, sweet lady. Today, I want to potentially get my greenhouse bigger, because it would be nice to not have to rely on ice to keep my oxygen up. Now, don't get me wrong, we've got a lot of oxygen here. Somebody also mentioned that I did an upsie and I put my jetpack in my oxygen, which is why we've got nitrogen and CO2 in there. That's on me. Is what it is. I screwed up. But basically, I'm probably going to need to use nitrogen filters for a little while, just until that system sorts itself out. But yeah, I'm not going to worry too much about that. This light is still going, because the rocket needs charging. Now, I am going to charge the rocket. I'm not going to send it up. But before I do that, where the hell is my suit? Because I can't go outside without it. Oh, suit. Oh, I forgot we'd even made the suit stand. But there we go. Right, let me go and get the rocket hooked back up. And then we could turn that bloody light off. Come on. Right. We should be all good for power, so I'm not too concerned. What the hell? Oh, I've got no jetpack. It's fine. It's fine. We'll just try and jump. Yeah, that didn't work. Right. Ready? Jump. That's one button. Jump. There we go. Rocket will now be charging. So we'll let that guy do his thing. Come on. Let me in. So like I was saying, I want to get my greenhouse sorted because I want to get to the point where we're not relying on ice. It's not exactly difficult. We've got basically unlimited ice. We've just got to go out and look for it. But we can do better than that. We can build a greenhouse that is going to sustain us. We just need a lot more plants, and we're gonna have to do trading, unless I decide just to do a massive potato farm. You know what? Let's go wild, shall we? Screw it. Let's say I'm not allowed to do trading to get more seeds until I am in positive oxygen. So until I'm producing enough O2 using solely potatoes, I'm not allowed to do trading. Why, you may ask? That's just what I'm gonna do. There is no sense to anything in this place. So we basically need to start kind of hoarding the potatoes rather than eating them, because obviously we can use a potato for a seed, but we can't use it once it's in the cooker thing, oven. So we should really get to going. We've got enough CO2. That should not be an issue at all. I still need to sort out my atmosphere because I've got pollutant in here, which isn't great, but it's not gonna hurt us too bad. But yeah, we basically need to make a larger greenhouse. Now we've obviously got a massive open plant space, and I plan on carrying that on. What I don't want is my potatoes to encroach. What is wrong with you, lady? You're so naggy today. Here, have some water. I don't want to pull them out too far. So what I'm going to do is maybe we just push this back. So maybe we extend out. Maybe we just go that way. Maybe we just make a long tunnel. Just a long, massive tube of just potatoes. So that is what I'm going to do. Now, unfortunately, the oven is in my way. So that's going to stay there for the foreseeable because I need to not waste the food that I have in there. However, the ice crusher can go. Although if I turn you on, will you pump out? No. I can. I mean, to be fair, we've got 21 liters. I'm being wasteful, but I could just get rid of that 6 liters, or I could just pump out of it. Let's just pump out of it. I didn't know you could do this until a recent comment, but somebody said you can just pump out of the ice crusher. I think the ice crusher would need to be turned on, but we're about to find it. Make me liquid pump, please. So one of those. I wish I could get the potatoes out of the oven. I can't. For the cost of... for the cost of basically infinite health in there, you have to deal with the fact that you can't get them out. And that is a price that I think is probably worth paying. So that is my thinking on that. So if we do you, let's get you to full. That is going to kill my potatoes. Yep. That is not going to... They are not going to be happy with that. My ice crusher is empty anyway. So what I can do now is turn that pump off. Let's quickly give my potatoes some more water before they all die on me. You good? You good? You great? We're fantastic. Okay. And you're empty. Perfect. So you are no longer needed. I assume that didn't land a printer. Where did my pump go? Did you... I wasn't even thinking. Did that go in there? I think that might have gone in there. We'll worry about that later when we need to. It's fine. It's fine. So, let's get Ice Crusher taken down. So I need some wire cutters. You're on the floor. I need angle grinder. Let's do that. And then I finally need the hand drill. Perfect. And then we get rid of you. And let's bring this pipe around here a little bit. There we go. Really condense that liquid network. So whatever water we've got in there is what we have for now. 28 liters. It will do us. And then this was connected to the ice crusher. And I think this is our mix, which was going into this filtration system. Which currently isn't doing anything because we've already got everything split out. Which is fine. So we can also remove that pipe. So let me do that. I'm not allowed to stick my head through the window, but I'm allowed to place pipes down, so that's fine. Do that. I can't do anything by sticking my head through the window, but I am allowed to do other stuff. Where's that cable going? I don't remember. That cable is going to those guys and to you. I could tidy this up. And I could have that cable going behind this guy and up there. So let's do that. So if I do you, get rid of all of this. You. And you. Because I can't have that cable there because I'm planning on having corridor. To be fair, that APC probably can't stay there either, nor can that cable. So what I might do is put the APC here instead, and then have it go directly into there. That might be the play. Come on, let me place that cable there. That's fine. I'm allowed to do this. You go there. Excuse me. You go there. You go there. And you go there. Right, let's bring this all the way across. Like so. I don't think I can... Oh, I can get that cable. Okay. Perfect. 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 And... Let's tidy that cable. I didn't need to do that. I could have just done this. But no matter. And then I need that APC moving. So give me that battery to go on the floor for a second. Then I want the drill. And we're going to place you that way. Like so. Then we do this. Put the battery back in. And then all I need to do is get some of this lovely heavy cable. And just get this cable moved from over here. Let me go get my jetpack sorted out. Because that is doing my nutting. Right. Whoa. Let's move you. Okay, and then we want to rotate you and go this way. Bring you down. Like so. And is that on? Yes, now it's on. Perfect. So now what I can do is I can stick a pipe here. Insulated pipe straight cannot be merged. Why? Why can't you be merged? Cannot be merged? What the hell does that mean? I want that pipe. I mean, that's fine. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just extend out. We're going to go stupid. Let's just do a ridiculously long potato farm. So let's go for... I don't know. What do you think? 14 frames? Go out 7. And we'll just call it our potato strip. So I need steel frames. I have 3. That is not going to do. Where the hell's my auto leave? Here we go. So give me frames. I need steel. I definitely have steel. I hope I've got 4 steel. That ain't gonna cut it. 20 in there. I'll have it. I will take it all. That's silver. I want... No. Yeah, that's steel. Okay, boom. So I said I wanted 14. I had 3. That gives me 11 I need to do. That is fine. I probably need to go mining, but I would like to get to the point where I don't have to mine. So at some point soon, I will look at doing deep miners. And we'll just go and have a walk around and see what we're looking for. Alright, give me those. What does that put me on? That puts me on 9. 10. You're going to run out of steel before I get all my steel sheets that I need. Put 32 in there. Have it. Perfecto. Turn you off that, and yeah, I'll leave you on. Why not? Right, what's that put me on? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. One more of those. And then steel sheets, I have 2. That ain't gonna do nothing. So, sheets. Put the steel in there. Okay. Well, I have my frame, so that's good. So what do I need? I need 28 steel sheets. So we'll wait for those. So we're going to need steel sheets, and then the whole thing is going to be glass windows, because obviously, as we know, we don't need... Oh yeah, you're not hooked into power. That would be a good idea, wouldn't it? Right, so in order to get you power, I need to come down that corner. So let's do that before we starve to death. So, you know what? Just go along the edge of the wall. That is fine. Straight up. And then straight across here like so. Right, make me potato. Nope. Nope. Yes. Thank you. How many steel sheets you've got for me so far? 20. I said I wanted 28, so I'm on 22. Quickly get potato. What am I on? 4. I need 2 more. And that should put me on to 28. Which it does. Lovely. Right, I ate all that potato, so that's good. So we'll put the frames going out that way, and we'll get a nice view of the crater and, well, the rocket and solar storms and whatever else. We'll move that pipe when we go outside. And I'm going to want the entire thing to be, like, 2 tall. So I need more walls. And I have 13. That's not enough. It's 7 long, which means I'm going to need 14 just on one side. So I'm going to need 14, 28, 42. I need 46 of these walls, which means I'm going to run out of steel. I don't have enough steel in there for 46 of these walls. It's the flat wall because we're doing composite, so I need more steel. Now I do have... I'm still doing okay on iron. There's another 50 there, so we should be fine. Oh, yes, I need to do something. Actually, a clever person told me a thing that I did wrong, and I need to go and sort it out. 1 second, I need some coal. Where's my coal? Where's my mining backpack? Where's coal, bitches? Was it in here? Nope. 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 Why have I got so many of these mining backpacks? Nope. Yeah. Give me one of them. Put you in there. So you're too hot. So this is going to screw up big time because my fuel mix is not great right now. But I know what the problem is, and somebody is bloody clever. Turn you on so I can get rid of that pressure. Also, how is my dirty tank going? I assume you're okay. 33 megapascal. We should probably do something about getting that CO2 out of there. That nitrogen as well would go pretty darn nicely in my jetpack. Somebody also said that they use oxygen in their jetpack so that you don't have this issue where you're mixing the two up, and that's a good idea. I'm just not exactly rich in oxygen right now. Obviously, I have... Why are you growing poorly? Oh, you're not. I'm seeing things. Obviously, I have ice, so it's not really a massive issue. I could just keep putting oxide in, but, you know, I don't do things the normal way. Right, is that going to be enough? This is going to screw up. I don't know if what the combustion... Oh, it's going to be fine. We're fine. Yeah, if we have a look in there now, we're going to be pretty oxygen rich, I think. Yes, we've got too much oxygen to volatile. I screwed up. But I know what the problem is. So bear with me, and we will go out and put that in our coding right now. Now, it's a problem that We're not going to experience on our Vulcan playthrough. If you've not seen that, me and my wife, we're playing on Vulcan. Normal start, and it's going pretty well. But I did a thing with the fuel mix there, because what I decided to do was keep a... So the problem with the system is that we ran out of volatile, and we still ran out of volatile, which means you're doing the same thing again. Basically, what's happening is because we ran out of volatile, the calculation... Let me get the code up in here. And honestly, I feel thick as fuck sometimes. But basically, what's happening is the volatile here is so it's loading the temperature from the tank. Because there's nothing in there, it's nil. It's nothing. There's nothing to read. So we basically effectively get 0. We then multiply the ratio, which is what we want. So the 0.67 multiplied by 0 because we've got no temperature. So effectively we get 0. And then down here what we're doing is we're adding these two together. Well, we're getting the oxygen ratio plus 0. And then here we're dividing R0 by R1. Now R0 is the ratio. We divide that by 0, and then we multiply. We're basically we're dealing with zeros, and we shouldn't be. We should always ensure there is always volatile in the system. I mean, there's probably clever things you could do in here to a point where, oh, if it's 0, shut off the mixer, and that I can do. But what I'm thinking is we just make sure we've always got a small little backup in there, and problem solved. So all I've got to do. And we have up here, like, we've obviously got the tanks already aliased. So what I gotta do, excuse me, is down here. So that's the setting. Reload the pressure, check that it's less than that. So what I'm thinking we do is we can change the setting here, but we alter the on property of the mixer depending on whether we've got any gas in there. So all I'm gonna do is load into R1 from the O2 tank. What did I call it? O2 tank? Oh, capital O, capital O. So the O2 tank, the pressure. Okay, and then we can just do set greater than into R1, where R1 is greater than. It doesn't really matter. Maybe it wouldn't be the end of the world to have a quite a nice amount of oxygen left over. So for example, let's go to 2 megapascals. And then what we'll do is we'll do exactly the same with the volatile. From the vol tank, the pressure. And vol tank, I don't need... The only reason you use volatile is to do fuel. I'm not aware of any other thing unless you are dealing with some of the higher tier plants. But realistically, I just want to make sure there's something in here. And I could just do set greater than 0. That's a little bit close for comfort. So what I'm going to do is just make sure that there is always like at least 500 kPa in there. Okay, I'm just setting a number. That could probably be 1. I could probably work on 0, but I don't want to risk it going that low. So we just do that. So then what we can do is we can and into R0, R0 and R1, and into R0, R0 and R2, and then and then the mixer will only come on when there is the relative pressures in the tanks. So if I export this, turn this on, the mixer shouldn't come on. If I try and turn it on, it'll go off because it doesn't have the pressure. It knows it hasn't got any volatile, or it hasn't got enough volatile anyway. And then that should correct itself. Now, it's not going to work until I have a backup of oxygen as well. And I don't think... Am I talking quick? I feel like I'm talking quick. I don't know why. I just had KFC, and I think it's made me all happy. So, I'm going to go and get some ice. Whoa. I don't know if I have ice. If I don't, I'll have to go do some quick mining. But we'll not make you watch that. But let me quickly go and check. Do we have any ice? Slow down on the talking. People are not going to be able to follow. I talk quick anyway, and I don't need to go ridiculous with it. Yeah, I've got no ice. Let me quickly nip out and grab some oxide and volatile, and I will be right back. Right, got myself some ice. Let's get these glasses turned off, and we go for oxide, and we go for volatile. And then once you guys do your thing, we go more oxide, go more volatile. Wait for you. More oxide, and then more volatile. Any more? Any more? Any more? Oxide. Volatile. Come on. Oxide. Volatile. And then finally, more oxide. And you guessed it, more, a whole 2 volatile. But that should get me in a good position. Right, so you can see we've got 1 megapascal of oxygen, and we've got a bit of volatile, but the mixer isn't coming on because we said 2 megapascal of oxygen. Now it might be that we put that down a little bit, but we are also filtering this, so it's going to take time for it to do its thing. But we're almost there anyway. And then we should find, so volatile is going to hit because we're on over 0.5 megapascal. The oxygen we should see should start doing its thing. And I think the mixer is currently saying input to 100%. And that is because it knows that we're oxygen rich. So it wants more volatile. So assuming we get this up to what we want it, which we're about to hit 2 megapascal, the mixer should come on, which it does. And we now start putting some volatile back into the tank. And this should slowly but surely correct itself now that this mixer is doing what it should be doing. Now, it's only going to work as long as we've got ice in there, which is fine. It's just going to take a little bit of time. But let's just, to be fair, I could siphon some of the O2 out of there. There's quite a lot of oxygen that we've got in there. It's quite a lot of oxygen. It's going to be a while before we put any more O2 in. It would involve me needing a filter, though. I have to plug a filter in and get the filter over here and blah, 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 blah. But I could do that. Because that's going to take ages. I basically need to flip the figures. I need to double my volatile and half my oxygen. So maybe we will give it a bit of a helping hand. Let's get a filtration system put up. And let's get that fixed. But a big thank you to the person who noticed that. I'm sorry I can't remember your name, but I replied and was like, oh, yes, thank you so much. But yeah, I did an oopsie. I like to think I'd have figured it out myself, but we all know that I wouldn't have done that, so that's fine. I need to make a atmospherics kit, iron, gold, and copper. You and you. Oh, that bloody thing's in there, isn't it? No! Ah, ay. I don't know where those ingots have just gone. Right, can I get into the thing without taking out the thing? I can. Right, it swallowed my gold. But that's fine. Let me stick this back down there. Iron, so there should be some copper somewhere. Let me go and check outside really quickly. And then I'll come inside and get a drink of water. Copper, there it is, look, we found it. And, oh, what's that? What is that? That in the stacker? Is that how the stacker display what they have in them? It appears underneath the stacker? It seems a bit odd. But I guess you wouldn't normally see that because you always place stacker on the floor, so it's fine. Yeah, they were my walls. Never mind. Right, you go in there. Make me one of those. Do I have insulated pipe? Oh, let me go get water. Water. You can go off for now. Are you guys good? Yep. And a part of me thinks I'm not going to put these in the oven. I am going to wait it out. And they can become seeds. Oh, I need to put the seeds in now. Oh, I should have put the potatoes in. Ah! Never mind. Right, atmospheric kit. Check. I need normal pipes to build you. Check. I need insulated pipes to connect you. Check. Everything is good to go. I need filters. I could use the filters that are out there temporarily. Let's do that. So, give me my atmospherics, and also you should be in there. Right, and then we go down here. Right, so I need to get the oxygen out of you. And I could just put it into there, really. So that is fine. I could always turn this off. Because what if I got in that pipe? Nothing, it's empty. So if we just go for... Stick it there. Give me... Let's not mess this up. So give me a brown pipe. Do that. You do there and there and there. Like so. And then on this side, I need an orange pipe. So give me orange pipe. Put you back. Do this. Jobs are good. And then I think we need pipe. And then do we need cable for this? I think we do. With a screwdriver probably. Yes, we do. Perfect. And then what I need to do is give me a red cable. Excuse me. Connect you to that. And we should... Oh, and then I need to connect the waste back to the fuel. So if we do this... Now, this isn't going to be great because there isn't a pressure difference between the input and the waste. But it's better than nothing. It can't be any slower. So if we do this... Right, we should now start to see the oxygen level come down. Get put back into this pipe. Now, the only concern I have is that I now have 2 filters. So if I do this, I now have 2 filters working. And that should get me corrected. A little bit slow, but quicker than just a mixer pushing in volatile, especially since the mixer will stop if we get too low on volatile. So we'll keep an eye on that for now, and we'll come back a little later. Ooh. Oh, my rocket. Crap. Turning you off. You have drained my base. Luckily, we have a decent solar now, so that should not take long for it to recover. So you go there. So I've got 34 walls. I made more steel, so I should be able to get more walls made. Give me that. You go in there. So what did I say I needed? I needed 14, 28, 42. I need 46 walls. I've got 34, so I need another 12 to do that. And then after you, I'm going to need plastic, which is going to be 48. Oh no, is it 48? I can't remember. And then loads of glass as well. But we'll see. I can't remember if it uses 2 plastic per wall or 1. I don't remember. Where is composite window? Composite window. No, it's 1 of each. So I need 48 of plastic, 48 glass. So have I got enough silicon for this? I think I probably have. Right, 34, I need 48, so that gives me 42. Okay, so we'll wait for another 5 of those, and then we'll get ourselves those of plastic and glass made, and we can start getting our shizzle together. That's 46. Or not, 45, 46, 47. Right, next I want you to do plastic sheets. Right, so that gives me my 48 walls. I don't need these pipes now, so stick you up there, stick you in there. That is not going to take long at all. What else are we going to need? We're going to need a ton of trays. Now, I do have iron, so that is probably going to be okay. I can get those going now, to be fair. Let's make sure I don't make too many plastic sheets. I only need 24 being made. So if I go tray... And what's that? 23, I need 24, so 1 more. And then make me glass. I need 24 glass, please. So you go in there. Is that... have I got that maths right? 14, 28, 32... No, I needed 46. Nah, whatever. It's fine. So I have 5 trays. How much have you got? Enough for quite a few. That's fine. After the trays, we're going to need pipes. To be fair, a lot of this can just go here because we're going to knock these windows out once we've got the strip made. Don't need any of you right now. That's fine. So come on, 2 more glass. Boom. Perfecto. Right, let's go outside. And what I'm going to do before we do that, is let me just check something. Does this equate for the pressure in the room? Load that the ratio of carbon dioxide is less than that. I kind of want my carbon dioxide pump to account for a low pressure as well, because obviously the pressure is going to drop, so I want my CO2 to come in and start really helping my plants. I mean, we could just do ice, but the ice is going to cool the room down, and I've got to worry about trying to heat it up and blah, 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 blah. So, excuse me, let's not do that. Let's go load into R1 from the room sensor. The pressure. And then we will do set less than into R1, where R1 is less than 55 kPa. And then what we'll do is we'll do an OR into R0 or R1. And that way, if our carbon dioxide is below the pressure, sorry, it's below our ratio, or the pressure is lower than what we like it to do, start pumping that CO2 in. And that should slowly but surely fix the atmosphere. Now, obviously, too much CO2 in the room means that we aren't going to be able to breathe, but it's only going to be like a one-time thing, really. And yeah, I think the O2 that we've currently got will be more than sufficient for breathing. So I'm not too worried about that, really. So I'm waiting for, I can't even look out there, there's no windows. So I'm looking for my power to recoup, which it's going to start doing now, which is fine. And then we will continue charging the rocket up, ready for its next trip. I don't know what its next trip is going to be. Whether we rip out their scanners, do something else with it, or what, I don't know. We could always send it up and get ourselves... we could look at automating rockets. Not something I've never done. Sorry, it's not something I've ever done. But we could have a dabble. Definitely. But that is going to be my potato strip. We're just going to smash out these potatoes. Because why the hell not? And then I want composite windows. I know that this probably isn't the most efficient way of doing it. But meh, let's mix things up. Let's do things that we wouldn't normally do. Because we're all high on KFC. Why the hell not? Right. And then rotate you. Oh yeah, somebody also mentioned that the reason my jetpack is going down so quickly is because I'm on Stationeer difficulty. And I'll be honest, I do keep forgetting that. I keep forgetting that I've never played this difficulty before. I mean, it's not been that bad really, has it? Look, we're pretty much smashing it. Well, I say smashing it, we're not dead yet. But yeah, I kind of forget that. But we're good. We're good. We'll be fine. So get this tunnel made, and then once this is made, it's going to be lovely and vacuum in there. So we'll be able to. I was going to say I thought I had an arc welder. I do. Look, it's there. And I got 2 windows to spare. That's because I can't count. Right. Very quickly get the floor welded. This ain't going to take long. And what's nice is, obviously, I'm making it too tall so that we can put the Larry in here. But we haven't got to worry about any, like, grow light stuff. It's just not needed. Our plants will be more than happy. Well, they'll be happy with the sun that they get. And occasionally we'll get the solar storm come in, and that will just top them up. Which is all good. Right. Now I want plastic and I want glass. So let's get these walls made. It might be just do plastic first, then glass, eh? If we go efficient. Maybe not as efficient as just doing plastic, but hey ho. Can we efficiently do a corner? Yeah, we can. Look at us go. Oh, my wife also said as well that my camera looks crap. Now, granted, I am on it, so it's never going to look great. But she was complaining about the light. Apparently, it makes me look horrible, and I said to her, "Well, you married it. This is horrible all the time anyway." But she did say that I should probably get myself a light, so I'm on the market looking for a light. I currently have a desk lamp, and no word of a lie, my lamp is hidden behind a sheet of A4 paper because without it, it is too bright. But she said there's some nice ring lights I can get, so I will be looking to get that upgraded at some point. Especially considering the camera is pretty much making a permanent appearance now on this playthrough to start with anyway. So if anyone is bothered, which I told Sophie no one will be, but if you are, I will be looking to upgrade my camera. Not my camera. My camera's great. The light. Coming soon. We'll also be getting Sophie a webcam and her own microphone so that she can not have any excuses and she can get her face on YouTube. Because why the hell not? Right, so this is going to massively reduce the pressure in this room. So potatoes are going to suffer for a small amount of time. But we should find that this should come on. Did I set it to 55? I'm pretty sure I set it to 55. It should come on. We'll see. We'll see. If it doesn't, I'll quick check my code. But let me remove these. Why aren't you coming on? Hey, hey. Did I set it to 50 or did I set it to 55? I thought I did 55. Did I not save that code? Did I not? Did I not? I'm losing the plot. Did I not just write that code in there? Did I cancel? Am I losing the plot? Load into R1 from the room sensor the pressure. Set less than into R1 where R1 is less than. I'm sure we did 55. And then we did OR into R0, R0 and R1. Did I not do this? Interesting. I do not know. I thought I did. Maybe I didn't. We've got oxygen, and let's get our waste tank emptied. Okay, so they're fine. They're hardly going to feel it. But look at this. This is going to be our new potato strip. And we are just going to smash out the potatoes. We also, because we have no need for grow lights, we haven't got to worry about putting them on the wall or anything. They're going to have clear view of the sun. So, yeah, this is going to be grand. I assume little things like this doesn't matter. I think this is still a window. I can still see the sun through it, look. So I'm pretty sure this is fine. Realistic? No. But it's fine. Welcome, Stationeers. Shh. It's okay, lady. It's okay. Right, give me more of these. Make more of those. Right, once these ones have grown, we will rip them out. And do a massive, nice, long strip of potatoes. I don't even know. I mean, we will do the larry. It's going to be our early food source until we do traders, so that is fine. I could plant those now, potentially, but let's get some more of these trees put up so we aren't going to run our pipe as far. So, all the way across. And we'll just do like three walkways, not walkways, gratings. Or maybe we'll do the geometric, and that can be our path. Why the hell not? Why the hell not? No, leave you one. That's a bad habit I'm in. You guys are fine. You fine? Yeah, you're fine. And Kind of want to come out a little bit more. Kind of want to come it out for it to come out to somewhere here. So if we go 1, 2, 3, we'll do another 5. Do another 5 trees. Just eat all my iron. Why the hell not? So 5 of those, please. Don't need the pump. The pump can go away. Like so. Come on, take your time. Oh, I could probably put my seal away, actually. And stop you. Thank you. And then... Why is there electrum over here? We will never know. Okay, there we go. So a nice long strip of trees. And I don't think the rocket classes as anything casting a shadow. I don't think it'll anything like that. So we should be fine to do this. So if I get myself some pipes and go for these to go here. And for now, connect you up to this. Like so. You should all now have water. Unfortunately. Actually, it's not unfortunately. It's fine. We've still got 27 litres even if it is spread across all these trees. But that's fine. The N1's also got the water now, so that's all perfect. So I should be able to plant those. What I might do is I might wait until we've got through the night. And then they will stop. Well, they'll get their sunlight straight away. And we won't have that period where they're growing moderately well or they're growing poorly. So we're not going to have to worry about that. This is going to take ages. Now, I don't really want to lose them. So, do I just cook myself 58 potatoes? I mean, they're gonna spoil if I do that, but I kind of don't want my oven there. So I don't really know. Is there anything else I can do? Can I make canned potato? Is that a thing? Or do I need something special that I don't have? Let's have a quick look in a second. Just finish eating this lovely, lovely vegetable. Right. Potato. Used in. Well, obviously. I don't know if you can do canned potato. I don't know if that's a thing. Canning machine. No, what's it called? Canned? There's canned French fries. If we can get some soy oil. What does that mean? 1 potato from baked potato. Huh? What, you have to put the baked potato in, so we do have to cook them, do we? I guess we will. So should... Oh, maybe... We're going to get a solar storm on the next morning. Look at that. Woohoo. It feels like I still want my big potato thing. But I do think I want to get soy oil. Because it would be good to just move this oven. But I don't want to waste any potatoes that are in there. So maybe I'll do bite the bullet and do the trading. Because I've got nitrogen. I've got nitrogen for days now. Nitrogen is not an issue. I've got like 2.69 kilomoles in there. Plus I've got 3 kilomoles in there. Almost, well, close to 4 than 3. So maybe I will do the trading. I'm going to still say I'm not allowed to buy ferns until we get enough oxygen from my potatoes. That's just a rule I'm going to set myself just for fun. But I do want to get the soy oil and just get a better food, really. So, the landing pad is part of this kit, which is in the electronics printer, which is this guy. So if we go landing pad, I need copper, which I have. So I need 10 of those, and this is brutal start, so we didn't start with anything, trader. I don't know if you do on regular start, to be honest. You probably do, but I have no idea. It's been a while. So make me 10 of those, and then we're going to need computer. We're going to need the communication board thingamabob. Can you go away, please? You are really bright. Also, I don't need this welder anymore. This welder can do one for now. Excuse me. 5 landing pads, so yeah, 10 of those. I'll need steel sheets. I can get them going. Sheets. So I'll need at least 9 of those, I think. How many are you on? 8. Come on. 9. And then you're on 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll do 10. That way I can get rid of the 0.5. Right. Thank you kindly. And thank you kindly. Right. We want a computer. Iron and gold. Both of those are here. Right, I want you. And then I need communications. Motherboard. I need silver and electrum. Where's that? Oh, it's there. Right, you. And you. I'm going to need some frames. Make me some frames. And we're going on the rule, obviously, that we're trying to keep ourselves where no floating structures. So I do need to weld these frames. That says red is here, but the sun isn't up yet, which is interesting. So maybe they've timed that, or maybe that's why it's stopping so randomly. Maybe that's just slightly off. I'm sure if it's wrong, they'll get it fixed. I'm sure they will. You. What are you on? 6. I'm going to need a dish. And you know what? We're going to go straight to the medium. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Steel and solder. Right, 1 second. You're on 8. 9. Right, we want 10 of those. Solder I have. Steel I have. So straight to the medium dish. The large dish would absolutely smash it, but I do not have 100 astraloy. Nor am I going to make that right now. Yeah, I don't have it. So it's fine. The medium dish will suffice. I'm not concerned. We're fine for power anyway. Right, medium dish needs 1 steel sheet and 1 plastic sheet. So I need 10... At least 10 steel sheets. Let's do it 12. Because I need 1 for the frames. Each frame, which is 10. Then 1 for the medium dish. And then 1 to get rid of the 0.5. So we'll do that. I've got the plastic. I have heavy cable. So once you've done you, make me heavy cable. You're going to want more copper. So let's do that. What are we on? So I need another 4 of you. What else do I need for the trader? Probably need its own transformer. That would be a thing. I don't have any spare transformers. Right, there's my 12 steel sheets. Do I need you for anything right now? No, I don't think I do. Oh my god, you're so slow. Right, I think sun's going to come up any second now. So let's get these potatoes planted. Why the hell not? I think they're very... Well, the sun will come up very shortly, and they're going to get a boost because it's a solar storm. So we should be good. There's my dish. Right, now I want cables. Oh, wait. Before you do cables, give me transformer. I need iron. Iron. Iron? Where's my iron? There's some iron. I need to go mining. But yeah, give me... Just give me... It's only the small dish, so let's go for one for now. One is fine for... no, it's not the small dish, it's the medium dish. What does the medium dish go up to? Remind me? Was it... Is this one 20? Oh no, it's 7,500, isn't it? Yes, so I'm going to need at least the medium transformer. So let's do that. So that uses 3 of these kits. There we go. Thank you kindly. Give me those. Okay, let me go outside. And what we're about to do is we're going to... Let's see. Because I think we tested this. And I don't think my oxygen is going to massively take a hit. But let's see what happens, shall we? Let's see. There's our solar storm coming. And let's just see how much of a massive problem this ends up being. Don't think it'll be as... I don't think it's bad. I don't remember it being bad. So, I think we'll be alright. So, where am I going to put my trader? My trader can go... Not over there. It could go here and it could land in between. I don't see a problem with that. Not sure where I'm going to put the dish. Dish couldn't go outside, maybe? I mean, the dish could go in the middle of the room. That would be ridiculous, though. Considering it also uses a 2x2, we'd have no space in there just to breathe. I mean, we could have trader out here. We could turn this into a door. Might be an option. And then the dish could go out here as well. You know what? Yes, screw it. I'm doing that. I think that'll be alright. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we'll put that there. And the trader can come in this way. I think that'll be okay. I'm pretty positive on that. Oh, the dish, though. Dish could go pretty much anywhere. I'll get some more frames and it can go over there a little bit. But give me the welder. Give me some sheets. And then put a single weld on these. Right, I need more battery. Whoops. Yeah, I feel like these solar storms are not as bad as they probably should be. Personally. But it's not midday yet, so let's see what happens. I mean, we've not quite gone through a megapascal of oxygen yet. So, I don't think it's that big of a deal. Obviously, if you're a new player and you're not ready for it, then yeah, I guess it could be a bit, excuse me, troublesome. Right, so, landing pad. Let's go for landing pad center. We're only doing a 3x3. We're not going to go ridiculous on the trader. We've done trading before. We don't need to worry too much about it. Oh, no. I can't put it there because it's the window. Oh, you damn piece of you. Oh, I need more frames. I need more frames. More frames, more frames, more frames. But that's fine. I have... Oh, you know what? I don't know if it works. But let's just test sunglasses. Oh, they're not called sunglasses. They're just called glasses. Oh, okay. I'm not going to waste my time then. A part of me kind of wants to test the night vision goggles. Oh, that's a waste of material. Can you imagine how bright that would be? You've got this. It's just blind me. Right. Anyway, frames. Let's get back to some important stuff, shall we? I need more steel. Give me that. So, I need... What do I need? I need 4 for the dish. Plus, I need another 3 for the landing pad. So, I need 7 frames. Which is then 7 sheets. So, we'll give that a second for it to do its printing. I don't know how I feel like. I wonder if it should melt stuff. Like there should be certain things that if like, look at the texture effect it's putting on there, but does that make sense? I mean, I guess it would technically melt through the glass, but I don't know. It should be taking some damage somewhere. I don't know. Just my opinion. My opinion means squats. Okay. So give me those. So I want 8 steel sheets. That way we can get rid of the 0.5. Oh, I need those heavy cables making. Make me cable. How many you want? 7. That'll do. Because there's my 8. Thank you kindly. Right, let's go outside and get this platform made. When we come back in, we'll check on the potatoes, see if they did end up suffering. Where am I gonna do the power thing? Because that's gonna come out. Wait, what? What am I doing? 1, 2, 3. This is going to be the landing pad. I mean, I could put that there, and that could be the power, but I don't think it's going to work because that's in the way. So I kind of need. 1 second. I need angle grinder. Let me get these all welded up as well. You and you. Give them all a single frame. And you. Right. And then what we will do is landing pad in the center. And then we go landing pad, landing pad, landing pad, landing pad. And then go diagonal. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm guessing you won't let me put a power bit here. No, you definitely will not do that. Fine. So it can go there, but then I've got no room for my dish. Does it matter? Whoa, that is weird on the eye. That is very weird on the eye. I kind of feel like this could go there, but obviously it can't. I could bring this up though. Yeah, I can move this. I can move this. What we got in there? Not a lot. So let me do this. And then that's a straight 5 though. I'm guessing if I did that, I still couldn't put it down. It's going to complain about that pipe, isn't it? Yes. So I guess I have to get rid of this 5, which is a shame, but it's fine. It's fine. So if we take that out, put some singles in here, and then what I can do is I can rotate this down. Like so. I can't get to that without sticking my head through. I'm going to have to move the sheet. And then tidy this up. So you can come round here. Like so. And now I just need more pipes to get that connected back up. But what that should let me do is put this there now. Or are you going to moan because the window's there? Oh, you son of a person. You absolute bloody biscuit. Okay. I'm just wasting time here. Let's put this back because we know it worked before. Let's not do this. Give me my 5 back. You guys get reconnected. Where's my corner? There. There. But what I might do is just stick this in the frame. Just so it's out of my way. There we go. And then do this. Right. So where the hell am I going to put the thing? You go there, you go there. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. I mean, I could put it at the back here. Seems as good a place as any. Why not? Let me free up this. Give me this. I can't put it there because the trader's going to come in from that blue location. It's going to have to go this side. It's going to have to go this side. So we do this, and then we do steel sheets. Like so. And then we can put it down there. Doesn't matter. I'm just being picky more than anything, to be fair, but there we go. It's down now. So we put you, can it go there? There we go. It gives me a little, and I can even put the computer in this corner. I mean, could I do a nicer one? I don't know if, can you even use the nicer one? Let's find out. Because it doesn't work on the sorter card. Hopefully it works on this. What does this need? 10 cable coil. I have that. Boom. So my transformer. That is the wrong chip. So my main power line is... Oh, that actually works out quite nicely. I could put the transformer just here. I could put that there. That works. And then this would be like 7,500. Come on. What the hell? 7500. Because that's... No, it'd be more than that. Oh, I don't know. 20,000. What does it matter? It's only going to pull whatever it needs anyway. It's fine. And then what I need to do is I need to go get some of that heavy cable, and I need to decide on a colour. What do you need? Steel sheets? I've got those. Boom. Right, that's all that done. Then I think you needed plastic sheets. And the wrench, apparently. Plastic sheets again. Bingo. Right, so all I need now is power. So let me head back on inside. Let's go get some of those cables. Cancel. Okay. Oh, so that's probably worked out quite well because this is going to have to be an airlock. So that cooling is going to have to move again. Yeah, unless I put the airlock over here. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I don't know where that was going. It's fine. But yeah, what was that in here for? Cables. Take you. Take you. And then... what cables have I used? I've used green. I've used yellow. I've got red. So we just need something that isn't those. So what colours have I got? Let's go for... I don't know. I guess we can go brown for traders because of reasons. I don't think I've used brown cable anywhere yet. Got black, got green, got yellow, got red. No, we've got brown in the workshop. We can't use brown. Yellow? No, we literally just said we can't use yellow. You know what? Screw it. Let's go for blue. We haven't got a blue cable yet, so we'll do blue. One of those. Thank you very much. Whoops. Thank you kindly. Right, let's go and place this cable. Did I pick the cable up? I did. I've got many a cable. Right. So let me... So from here, we're going to come down over here. I need to make sure I don't cross any other cables, which I won't. All my black's over here, so that's fine. So we can do this. We can run it straight along the edge of the landing platform. Like so. You'll let me. So we bring this over here. And then connect you up. You there, you there, you there. You come this way. You there, and you there. That should be everything connected. So, I knew that was going to happen, obviously, because I knew my mod wasn't installed. Basically, when I played with Sophie, I got mods installed that Sophie had, because I didn't want to screw up her save. And when I logged on for this recording, I remembered that I didn't disable the mods. So, there we go. For the first time on my own playthrough, I've just used the Network Painter mod. Now, I never said it's not a great mod. Like, look at that. Look how quick that was. It was fantastic. Enough said. Let's carry on. Don't make a big deal out of it. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. So, let's get the transformer turned on. Why do I have no power? Where's my power, bitch? Oh. You aren't connected. Now you are. And what we got? We got an Astromart. Not a lot of anything else, to be honest, that we're bothered about. So we are waiting for a sea trader, obviously. But yeah, let me whack this power up. We'll whack it up to full. We've got a Nebula Nibbles, but they're a 5x5. I mean, I should really make this bigger, but let's not worry about it right now. Let's just wait, see if we can get ourselves a sea trader, and go from there. If I can get rid of those potatoes, make some canned goods, then great. Excuse me. Right. So trader is up, albeit a small one, but it's still up. These guys over here should be thriving. Yeah, they're all good. All absolutely fine. These guys have obviously... You know what? Let's not wait. Obviously, I know I just wasted seeds, but it's fine. The more potatoes we can get going, the sooner we can become oxygen positive, the sooner we can actually trade for ferns. What do I need? I need water, and then I need more sustenance. Do that. Perfecto. All is good. Perfect. Right. So I guess I should really do some mining, to be honest. So I need a shed ton of iron. But you know what we could do? Power isn't really an issue at the moment. As you can see, we are good on power. Fucking hell. The fuck? I literally just shat myself. Wow. I need some duct tape. What the hell happened? I was just jumping. That's what happens when a fat man jumps. His suit can't handle it. Oh, man. I'm too old for that kind of thing. Anyway. So, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So, I was saying that I should probably do some mining because I need some resources. Then I want to do the deep miner. But now I'm thinking, actually, we should probably get our power situation better. Not that it's bad, but let's just not let it become a problem. So, for one, I would like to have the batteries somewhere I can actually bloody see them. So, why don't we build... I mean, we could have them outside here, couldn't we? Outside the window. We could put them on like some frames, and we can just see our batteries through the window. I'll remove this shelf here because realistically, this is crap. Anyway, So let me get rid of that. And then, yeah, I don't know why they're not even in here. Why are they on the side? Who the hell knows? But yeah, that goes in there. So, yeah, I'm thinking I'll just stick my batteries out there. But then I still want like a nice section where I'm going to have all my stats and stuff. That's going to be my plan. The base design doesn't really fit that, though. This con looks terrible. Absolutely terrible. So what I could do... Well, we could move this locker. Like, this locker doesn't have to stay here. This was just where I put it because I thought it made sense. But I could, in theory, go that way. And I could make that my power room. With all my stats. I could have power coming in, power going out. When we do our auction storage and we do our automatic printers being fed and all that kind of stuff, then we can have all that stuff in one place. So maybe I'm going to do an extension out this way as well. But for all that to happen, I need to do more mining. So let me quickly... Am I good? Health is good, food is good, water is good. How are filters? Filters are good. Okay. Let me... How are these doing? That's the wrong chip, but that's rechargeable batteries. So that's fine. Put you into there. Okay. I need to go and get a shed ton of iron because I need to make sure I'm on top of my steel. So let me quickly go and get a shed ton of iron and I will bring you right back. Okay, that should be enough iron, I think, for now. I also picked up a small amount of copper and I accidentally picked up some oxide, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I can always use some oxide. Like this. Oh, hang on. I know something I want to go and do. Let me go and check on my fuel. I'm hoping that's recovering now. Should be starting to get a bit more on track. Oh, we are literally almost there. So it should be aiming for... I can't quite remember. Was it 60... 1 second. Let's have a look. Come on. So what did I want? I wanted 67 volatile. So actually, we are about there. We've almost recovered. At that point, when that happens, I can turn this filter off, put the filter back in there, and we'll leave that there as an emergency backup in case we ever need to get something out. Well, oxygen out, obviously. We can't put volatile in there. Excuse me. But yeah, we are pretty much back to our perfect fuel mix. And this is now correcting, as you can see. We're starting to slowly increase the amount of oxygen, and this should continue to change until input 2 gets to 67. Was it 67 or 66? I've just looked. 67. So we're almost there. But yeah, the system now works. So in order for my code to work, I have to ensure... And to be fair, it's not going to work because I'm pretty sure there isn't enough volatile in there. I'm very surprised. Oh, it's not on. Look, the mixer isn't on. I think we are just shy of what we needed. We don't have the volatile. We're almost there. Come on, just one last push. I don't know where it's getting. Oh, it's probably taking it out of the ice crusher. Oh, we're just shy. We are just shy. You know what? Let's just for the sake of saying that we've thingied it, let's change that so it's not looking for that amount of volatile. Instead, it's looking for, let's say, 200. Okay, a very small kind of limit, but that should get us to, there we go, 67.1. It's overshot slightly, but that's because I just took the chip out. But it should slowly correct itself again. Hopefully. I hope anyway. But yeah, we'll leave it. We'll come back and we will see what happens, I think. But yeah, boom. So, with this iron and the coal that I already have. Let's get some more steel produced. And let's get ourselves a little battery power compartment thing. Oh, hang on a second. Whoa, 1 second. Let's go back outside. Let's check for traders. See if we've got any that are going to sell us any soybeans. No, we've still got Nebula Nibbles. We've also got Astromart. You know what? Let's do this. Let's bring it down. Who knows? Maybe it's got something we want. I think it's just food. Although if he will sell us soy, then that's something. Yeah, you can land. Come on, Mr. Trader. Fit in this little gap. And let's see. Because it would be a waste to buy the soy oil. But at the same time, I want to go what I said. Like, I'm not allowed to buy ferns until I've got my oxygen production. So if I end up spending my money, I'll have to just make it back. Soy oil. I could buy 1 soy oil. Screw that. And I can't sell anything. He's not selling any junk. So I can't do that either. I wonder why hand sanitizer is a thing. Never bought it before. I don't really know what the point of it is. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of tempted to do some soy oil, but at the same time, I'm not. How much oil do I need for canned French fries? 1 oil. So we may as well just wait until we get soybeans. Nah, you can fuck off. You were let down. You were a disappointment. Your mum doesn't love you. Go on. Turn around and go away. I'll wait until I get a trader that's actually decent. Okay. I think my money's probably going to be a problem. I don't really want to go through the rigmarole of selling ingots though. So if I can get a seed trader on a 3x3 pad, then I'll just deal. We'll just be a potato farmer. And go from there really. So, let me open my helmet, put my suit away into here. Right. Let me get myself some steel meat. Which one was it? That one. What have you got? You have still got plenty of temperature. And that's because the hot box is keeping it nice and hot, so that's good. Let's really go crazy on the steel. So we stick 3 piles of coal in there. And then I need 1, 2, 3. 1. Take your time. 2. 3. And then I need 3 more stacks. Go away. And also, why are you all the way over here? I need 1, 2. Let me get rid of you. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. And get rid of you. And then give me 1 more in there. Right, so that should give me, what, 600 steel I think that'll be in total. Should keep me going for a little bit. So I need multiple frames. That pipe can't stay there. Oh, that's my fuel pipe though. It's going to be a bit of a ball ache to move. Maybe it can stay there. I don't normally like chucking things through, but the more I say that, the more and more I seem to just do whatever the hell I want. So maybe I will just leave it. So if I go 1, 2, if I go for 3 steel frames, the solid fuel generator is going to go. I don't need that there. And then we can wall off where that is, so we'll remove those basic solars. Yeah, I think that'd be all right. Right, we've got steel or what? Too much pressure. Right, let me remove the pressure, and then we can cram in some more heat without wasting our perfectly good fuel mix. Right, bit of fuel. And there's our steel. Easy peasy. And then what we'll do, just because we can, let's get the rest of this iron processed. And this copper as well. And, oh, you're easily at temperature. That is perfecto. Mwah. Molto bene. Whatever that means. I've heard that on Doctor Who. I don't actually know what it means. I don't speak any languages, including English, very well. Right. We check this tank. We're fine. I have got all this that needs processing as well. You and you. Give me the copper. Yeah, I forgot about all this stuff. You. And you. You and you. And that's lead. I'm off. Nah, we don't need to do lead. That's fine. Perfecto. And we can leave the oven. Oven? We can leave the furnace there. And it will eventually get to a temperature that it's happy to stay at for a little while. At which point we can use it again. So, steel frames. Can you get out of my way? Give me frames. So, what do I need? 1, 2. If we go for 3 frames, we could use this back. Oh, I can't because of the things. So, if I go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 frames, and we'll do the far wall can be where we're going to put all of our consoles. So I need 5 of these. Hit up the last one. Give me some sheets. How many more of those walls did I have? I've got... Where are my composite walls? I know I didn't use them all because I had at least 2 spare. Or at least I'm pretty sure I did. Are they in my... Nope, they're not anywhere. Did I use them? I don't think I used them. No, no, no. No. Ah, there we go. 6 walls. What am I on? 5 to... Oh, that's enough, thank you. Right. That will be that. So what we'll do is we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. I need 23 of these walls. I have 6, so make me another 17. While I'm here, might as well get you replaced. And that's fine. And how did my auction do anyway? I assume it was okay. So that looks low, but it's because it's equalized with that pipe. That's why. So don't worry too much about the fact that I haven't got much in there now. It's my fault. Oh, boom. Potatoes. I'm wasting time here. Well, not wasting time. I'm wasting seeds. I know this. I just want to get as many of these in the ground as possible. I'm not worried about keeping them for food because I've still got an oven full that I need to try and get through. So, happy to waste. Once these ones are grown, these will be getting ripped out. All is good. I only need another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And how's my water doing now that we've got all these additional potatoes growing? 24 litres. We've gone through 4 litres since we planted the potato. But I've also done some drinking there. How many did I need? I needed 17. Fuck, I just missed it. That's fine. I need plastic. Sheets. So, you might as well do me 24 plastic sheets. No, 19 because I've already got some. So, I guess do 20 to get rid of the 0.5. And then we're going to need glass. 18, 19, 20. Thank you. So 20 glass is now needed. That isn't going to be enough silicon. I've gone very window heavy in this base. I don't know why. Just a decision that I made. I won't be doing this going forward because it is a bit ridiculous. Doesn't look great. But it's fine. There's my 20 glass. Right. Give me you. Give me you. Close my helmet. Give me frames. And then what we're going to do is go... Uno, dos, 3, A, D. There we go. I did counting. Oops. You and you. Welder. Steel sheets. Get these guys fully welded. I definitely do not have enough of these. 5 for... Oh, maybe I do. Maybe I do. So these batteries are going to get shifted, but I need to get the power taken out of them first. So let me get rid of him. And then up here we're going to have window. We can go windows there as well. Why not? It's fine. We're all friends here. I'm going to have a window there, but let me do this. 10 and then go to the top. There we go. And then I'm going to have a window there, and then I made one too many, which we know. So that's fine. I'm going to shift these guys. So easy if I just take the glass out of all of them. And then, what is it? Drill? Like so. And then do give me this. Thank you kindly. Give me this. What is that? Iron frame? It is an iron frame. That's fine. We'll do that. That housing can't stay there. It's like perfectly not where we want it. So let me just tidy up this cable. Get rid of all of this. And just do corner there for now. Right, that housing is going to probably go on the... Oh, yeah, that's a point, actually. I'll probably... it needs to connect to the input of the batteries. Unfortunately, that transformer there is going to prove to be a pain in the arse. Let me very quickly lower that transformer. And we'll just put it here. We can save ourselves some cable as well by doing that. We put that there. Set you to 4950. And then, I mean, that cable at the top, I'm not going to shift all of that because the IC is there anyway. Let's just corner you, bring you there. There we go. Like it never happened. The mixer is still on. That is off. Well, you look an absolute... It's trying to recover by putting less volatile in, but it's not working. What have I fucking done wrong now? Oh, because you're still fucking on. I thought I turned you off. Such an idiot. I've been pumping in the volatile, pumping out the oxygen. You moron. Absolute bloody moron. So it's been trying to compensate, but it can't. It's never catching up. The filter is just too strong. Ay, ay, ay. Well, that's on me again. If you thought I knew what I was doing, here is a plain and simple example that I don't. But it's fine. It will now adjust. Ay. Okay, excuse me. So, that housing is probably going to be best somewhere on this wall. So if I do a composite wall there, I'm going to go for that one. Add a bit of a panel to it. Why the hell not? And then that housing can be moved. If I do this quickly, I can do it before the sun comes up. So if I did it like there, I mean, anywhere there is fine, to be fair. And then give me this, get this connected. Like so. Actually, that wall probably will become a composite wall cover. I might do that sooner rather than later. Actually. Because they are airtight, I think. If not, I can always put a frame behind it. But I don't really want to do that. So then give me this. And then this goes behind here. Like so. Put you in there. Turn you on. Turn you off. And then you just need the daylight sensor. And that is it. You should be good. It's like I was never here. I'm going to put an iron frame there. Just to give that some support so it looks normal. Tidy up these cables like so. Boom. Okay, so what I want to do is the batteries, I want to move them backwards a little bit. So I'm going to have to make at least another battery. I'm probably going to scrap the small one. Well, for here anyway. Maybe that battery can be stored somewhere else in the base. But yeah, not here. So I want to make at least one. Well, if we go for another 2 of these, on the next night, we will drain the batteries into the next battery. That's what I'm thinking anyway. That's bright. Good morning, sun. About blinding me. Cancel you. Right. Can I make the larger batteries? Where are we? That one. Copper. I need gold, steel, silicon, stellite. Stellite I've got. Silicon I've got. I'm pretty sure gold I've got. Bit of gold. Not much, but a bit. And... oh. I need more gold than that. Any more gold? No. What about in you? Nope. Yes, I will take your gold. Thank you kindly. That's going to make 1 battery. I want 2. Have I got any gold in this guy? I don't think I have. Nope.
Hunger, caution.
Oh, shush your mush. Alright, 1 battery is better than nothing. So, what we can do is, I mean, I've got nothing to drain the power with anyway. Kind of just need more gold, really. But none of you have got any for me. I could very quickly go out and mine. Very, very quickly. I don't want to be out all there all day, though. Where am I? What am I doing? Any gold, any gold, any gold. Right, I have just over 2 stacks, so that is obviously better than nothing. That's a point. How did my rocket get? My rocket is still draining power. That's a waste. Why are you draining power? What is on? I mean, I don't really know. But I mean, I could charge that up. What are your batteries on? I'm on 94%. So let me... you know what? That might be quite a good use for the power, actually. Let's go and get the rocket charged, and let's keep it charged. It's a bit of a waste of power just ticking along, but it's fine. Right, get me this gold smelted. I don't need the suit on right now. And the furnace should be nice and hot, which it is. So, gold, gold, gold. A bit more copper. Make me one more of those. And that'll give me my 2 batteries, which is all I'm going to need to drain the other 2. Which is fine. Right, you can go away. So the large battery, what do they need? They need 4 steel sheets, 2 electronic parts. So make me another 6 sheets. And then I need a total of 4 electronic parts. I don't think I have any prepared. I do not. I've got some normal cable there though. Stick you in there. Thank you. And then after you've done you, whoops, electronic parts. Any potatoes grown? Any of you guys grown? Nope. God, you guys are slow. But you're guzzling my water though, aren't you? Ah, still 24 litres, it's fine. You go there. Did that iron just move? Right, I guess whilst I'm waiting for the battery, I can go out and continue the construction of that room. Whoa, I opened my helmet. I did not mean to do that. Right. So those batteries are full. Well, that's good. Let's get all of this built. Like so. And the roof. And then I should have one more wall for this. Like so. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so this is now, well, as you can see, it's holding temperature. So I can pop this window open. Ta-da! Stop! No, don't take my ingots. No, hey, no, bad ingots. Right, and then we can get rid of you. There we go. My batteries are now inside. My CO2 is going to turn on and keep this base pressured, which is nice. What speed have I got that on? Nah, whack it up. Make it quicker. And now I can get to the batteries without having to go outside, which is good. Definitely positive I've got all these windows sealed. Sometimes the little particles confuse me. But no, we're definitely good. We're definitely good. Alright. So, I've got 1 battery. 2 batteries. Make me 4 of those. And we go 1, 2. That's my last one. I need steel sheets. God, that's slow. Take your time. And then I need the electronic parts. Thank you kindly. Screwdriver, probably. Whoops. 1, 2. Perfecto. So, what we're going to do is we're going to just connect the output to the input. Just to move the power from one place to another. Now, I've got to be careful here because I'm pretty sure these batteries, well, I know for a fact that these batteries are going to just take as much power as they can. So I'm going to have to use a transformer. Otherwise, I can blow the heavy cable. So let's not do that. And let's just transform through. So we'll do a... I can't spell. Let's do some iron for a normal... We're going to make a medium transformer. So we're going to need 3 of these kits again. It's temporary, but we'll use them somewhere. It's fine. Excuse me. Thank you. You've got 3 of those. You have. Perfect. And then we go like this. Whack this up to full, which is 25,000, I think. Yep, 25,000. I will, to be fair, let's turn that on now. Oh, they're not even on. They should draw that power very quickly. Well, it's 2 batteries feeding from that, so each battery is taking like 12,500 watts. But I would assume that this will drain this. If I cut the power to the base for a sec. Be honest, I thought that would have been quicker. But I guess the thing is that the batteries hold a lot of power. So we're currently... Yeah, so there's 10 megawatts in those batteries. We're limiting it by 25 kilowatts. Is what it is. Let me hook up the base. Again, so the base has power. I mean, it's going. I just thought it would be quicker than that. But I could use the larger transformer, which would allow me to do 50. But it's okay. It's okay. And in the meantime, what we'll do is I'll start planning for this cable to be connected. I won't connect it yet because that will cause a problem. But that's going to get connected there. I'll paint all that red. Which is fine. We're good. Then from the output of these, we are going to connect data. They will, you know what, to be fair, it'll be like that. That is what we're going to do. Let me go make some more heavy cable. Yeah, you know what, use all of that. Come on, you guy. Oh, yup. Give me your power. Okay, we've drained them by half, which is good. It is very good. Like, it's not going to take long to drain that battery. Definitely not. Right. Oh, trader. While we're waiting for the batteries, let me go and... Why was that cycled outwards? Did I not come in? I think I built the box out there, didn't I? Yeah, fine. Right, do we have a seed trader? No. So this guy would do ores. This guy would just do crap. Fine. Nothing that we want there. Not a problem. Cancel. Right, you and you. Any potatoes? Nope. That's fine. Alright, boom. So that battery can be removed. Where's my hand drill? Now it's erroring, look. Oh, what a shame. Oh, bloody hell. No! Well, I couldn't do that again if I wanted to. I had to do that. How could I not do that? Right, wrench. Right. Base is about to run out of power, so what we'll do is get some of this heavy cable. It's already run out of power. Amazing! So we can fix that now by doing this. That should bring me back online. Give me that cable. Chuck you on the floor. Give me some cable here. So this battery now needs to go. So let me quickly take you down. Angle grinder. And wrench. That one isn't getting put on back up right now. That will be going somewhere else. I just don't know where yet. Transformer can go. Let's tidy these cables up. And this can all be connected. That needs to be a T. That needs to go like that. This can all be tidied up and straightened out. Like so. Perfect. Let me go get some bloody potato before this breathing does my nutting. And then... do I have red paint? Don't know if I have any red paint, to be honest. Why would I need to paint things red? Oh yeah, the volatile. I mean, I hate to say you told me so, but it is easier, isn't it? But yeah. Right, large battery can go there with red cable into the back. Like so. And then we go for welder torch and steel sheets. I should have some electronic parts somewhere. Oh yeah, they're there, look. Screwdriver. Perfect. And that'll be our power now, sorted and tidy and whatever. We've got room, what, for another 3, maybe 4 large batteries? And we'll just see. I reckon we'll fill those up pretty easily. I don't think that'll be an issue. This end wall here is going to be... and this wall here. I mean, I might have to move those lockers, but we'll worry about that another day. Because I don't think I can put consoles on there, can I? I can't put a transformer there. No. So we are going to have to move those shelves potentially if we want to use this wall. And also, I might have to move my printers because I don't like this. I can see it on this side. Not what I want to see. But we'll deal with that at some other point. Okay. So then all I need to do is go and place my basic solars outside. I mean, granted, they're not great, but I've got them. There's no point in wasting them. So if I go for some steel frames, do I have any steel sheets? I don't think I do. I've got 2. So make me 2 more, just because 0.5. Thank you and thank you. Give me my suit, and let's go and get these guys put down. Have I got enough cable? I may not, but let's just do that anyway. Beep bap boop bap. Right, and then these guys are going over here. And then I need to give him a single weld. And I'm just gonna... I personally don't think it matters at this point in the game now. We're gonna just go for 3 upward facing panels. Normally I'd be like, oh, let's go 1 morning, 1 afternoon, 1 evening. But it's not going to be an issue. We've got plenty of power now. So we shouldn't have any problems keeping on top of it. These are literally just here because I already have them. If I wasn't lazy, I'd probably recycle them. But I am lazy. So what are you going to do? There we go. Perfect. Waste not, want not. You need an iron sheet in you at some point. Right. Everything is pretty well on track right now. All I want to do at this point is get my potatoes duplicated and start really chugging at the oxygen. Just out of curiosity, by pressurizing the base, how are we doing for CO2? Let's have a look. Oh. Not great, actually. Not great at all. So that is currently trying to pressurize the base. Now, there's a lot of CO2 in here. So it's going to take a while to run out. But I am going to run out of CO2 in there. Pretty sharpish. So it might be that next time I need to start looking at my gas. Because this is, I mean, this obviously works. But let's tidy this up, shall we? This tank needs to be processed. We can't. There's no point in just having it sat here. Look at all that CO2. We just need to get this cooled down. Maybe we run this through some Sterlings. But in order to do that, we would have to have it working in a colder atmosphere, which, I mean, potentially isn't worth it because we'd have to temperature control that atmosphere. Saying that, we could put something in that takes a lot to... I mean, so if we have a look at, I don't know. Let's have a look at gases. So, for example, water will become liquid at obviously here, and we haven't got tons of water, so we're not doing that. Pollutant, we know what happens with pollutant. Pollutant has to get pretty whatchamacallit? Yeah, pollutant. Basically, I'm trying to find, because for a Stirling engine, it has to be in a colder atmosphere than what it's processing, and I don't think they work in vacuum, so it would have to be in some kind of temperature controlled box. And in theory, we could probably just do what we've done with cooling the base, but on a much bigger scale. Run it through some medium radiators and keep that box really cold. But the issue you have is, obviously, whatever's in the pipes and in the radiators is, is susceptible to freezing because we're in a vacuum. So it's something that we need to be careful of. But I reckon we could sort something out. The gas fuel generator, I'm pretty sure, needs a combustible source, so I can't just pump in this tank. So that's not going to work. It might be that I don't even worry about it. It might be that, you know what, to be honest, solar power is now so overpowered because they've removed the cap that actually running that gas through Stirling isn't gonna benefit us in the long run, because we're gonna passively get enough power anyway, and solar panels are cheap. So I don't know. We'd have to get something that is less likely to freeze. I mean, volatile. Because am I right or wrong in thinking that vacuum will only take something down to... Is it 50 Kelvin? Is that right? Which is... what is 50 Kelvin? 2 degrees Celsius. I don't know. I can't remember. I know you add, or you sub 273 from Kelvin to get the thing. So what is it? Like minus 230 something, I think. I don't know. But there's no gas in here that will not freeze at that. So I think it's going to have some... I mean, we could potentially do nitrogen. Maybe. You know what? Let me stop being lazy 1 second. So if I was to do... well, let me think. If it gets down to 50 Kelvin... 50 Kelvin minus 273.15. So I think negative 223.15 degrees is the coldest it'll get. So actually, we could do nitrogen, and we could do liquid nitrogen to cool down the Stirling. That's an option. Does that work? I mean, for in the name of science, I would like to see just how cold nitrogen can get. Fuck it. Let's... Hang on. I wanna test this. I was gonna call it, but let's do a little bit of a science experiment. Because we have nitrogen here. So let's quickly set up something outside. We want to do a test. So first things first, I want a frame. We'll go steel. And then what we'll do is go sheet. Make 2 of those. Okay. Give me that, give me that. And then I need... I want a pump, because I don't want to do this to loads of stuff. And then I'm going to need condensation valves. So I need valves. So give me... Or can I just use a... Is it part of the pressure regulator kit where you can pump gas into a liquid pipe? Is it part of the regulator kit? Iron, gold, copper. I need some gold. Let me have a look. So the pressurant valve. So we can use that to put some gas into a liquid pipe, and then what we'll do is we'll cool that liquid pipe down, and let's see just how cold it will get. Because I've never done this before. I'm sure other people have. I have absolutely no doubt with that. There's no point in using insulated. I also want radiators. And I want liquid. I need steel ingots. We'll make a couple of these. Just to help speed it up. Thank you kindly. And then I think I want some more liquid pipes. Because I'm pretty sure we aren't going to get it to a solidified state, I'm hoping. If my maths and understanding is correct. I don't think it... Yeah, I think in vacuum it can only get so cold. I could be wrong. I could be very, very wrong. but we'll see. So give me those. Let me get my suit.
Oxygen low.
Oh, really? What do you mean oxygen low? Oh, it's because I just put my suit on. Yeah, shush you noise. Right. Let me quickly get this set up. So I have my nitrogen there. So if I do the frame here. Uh-oh. Thank you. You're going to give me my welder. Right, and then what we'll do... It's going to be the wrong colour. But it's only a test anyway. Wait, hang on. Where's... Oh, that's going that way. That way. Okay. It's fine. If I do this... And then give me... where's my pump gone? No, it's not pump. It's the pressure regulator. And that becomes a pressurant valve. Excuse me. You, and you. Height radiators go on the end of that. And then all I'm going to do is get you hooked up to power. So if we do... Because I'm not allowed to run cable by sticking my head through the wall, I'll have to do it here to save me having a trip of having to go inside. And then what we can do here, I haven't used it, I don't think, is set this to a specific output. So if we do 550 kPa, turn it on, and we should get nitrogen in there. Bit of CO2, but it's fine. And then I guess we just see what happens as time goes on. So I'm going to leave it here. We'll see what happens. I'm going to look away because spoiler. And next time what we'll do is we will start looking at our gas room. See if we can get that furnace tank cooled one way or another. Either through a Stirling, either just using the vacuum, whatever. Get all this sorted out because we are running out of CO2 to the point where I think we're about to run out. Obviously, our potato plants are growing, so this is coming along nicely. We're going to try and up our oxygen. We're going to try and get a seed trader. We've got a lot to do. We've got a lot of decorating to do in here and a lot of sorting out and whatever. Want to get some displays in here and stats and all sorts. So, yeah, we'll just carry on with the moon base and we'll just keep going until we're happy with it. So, that is it for today. So, I'm tired, so I'm going. Until next time, take it easy, and I will see you then. Bye.